W18 outside Vicarage Road is finished. Watford 0, Bournemouth 4. Shane, you had that famous rant last year about the posh seaside, but I tell you what, that was absolutely dreadful today. We were pretty positive coming up here. We thought we'd get a response from Arsenal, but absolutely diabolical, awful.
You know what? I can call them whatever the fuck I want, but they did a job on us today. Like, they didn't play necessarily that well, but somehow they've managed to get 3 points. I mean, we were dreadful. I mean, you can forget about Bournemouth and their performance for a minute because they were shit. We were absolutely dreadful. I mean, all right, first half had a couple of good chances. We started all right, I thought. We started okay. I thought, all right, we're going to grow into this, but just one ball into the box. There's no defending. Defenders just switched off. Kabasele, Cathcart, I thought they were getting rinsed. Wilson, King, I thought had great games for them today. Ultimately, ball comes in. Foster as well to save the initial shot. I think it's saved, or yeah, he saved it, but defence not helping him out, and then their lad scores. And then Kabasele gets sent off. It was definitely a sending off. First, it was definitely a first yellow for him. You can't foul the keeper. You can't be going in there like that.
Elbow as well.
It was an elbow. It's bad. Keepers are always going to get the protection now, and he should know that as a centre back. But second one, people have debated it. For me, it's a second yellow, and it's a definite penalty. What's he sliding in for? Coming from behind. It's a definite penalty. He knew exactly what he was doing. The minute he made that foul, he looked straight at the ref, and he knew what was coming. He knew it, and we can all moan day in, day out about the referee. I didn't think he had a great game today, but he wasn't the reason why we lost it today. It was simply down to just a shit performance. I can't put my finger on it because we started well. For once, we actually started well. We're going 2-0 down. That's it. Our confidence just dropped. Heads dropped. I think heads dropped after that first goal. And when Kabasele got sent off, it was impossible. And 3-0, well, down to 10 men. What I'm absolutely livid about today, Javi Gracia. What the fuck is he doing with his tactics? What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, Maps is over there. He should have come on earlier. Why is he not on before half-time? Why is he not on at half-time? It's disgraceful. He should have come on earlier. Isaac Success left far too late, I think, to come on. All right, he was introduced earlier today. For me, I'd start him against Wolves. Fuck it, Andre Gray, go and sit on the bench. Honestly, I'll just go home. Like, honestly. All right, look, and then, in all fairness, I thought Gray had a poor game against Arsenal. Honestly, he could have been supporting Little Mix on tour today, and I would have believed it. I didn't see him. At least with Troy, you see him in there. He didn't have a great game today.
The third goal summed it up. He's been lumped up forward. Yeah. No one could hold the ball up. It's gone. It was literally a cycle, wasn't it? Hoof up, Foster hoof, not hold up, and it's.
Yeah, it was a cycle. Andre Gray can't control anything to save his life. And Troy, yeah, all the headlines and everything and all that. I don't really want to weigh in on all that because this isn't Loose Women, but I don't particularly care. You know, necessarily he has to perform. He didn't do that today. As I say, I started Isaac Success for Wolves. And I think second half, great to see De La Feu back. Would have brought him on 10 minutes earlier. But would you know what, honestly, at no point in that game, at no point, even when Isaac Success was running at that defence, every time the ball came in, I never once thought we were going to score. And that's shocking. From where we've come from the start of this season to now, I was gobsmacked. Because I was just standing there and I was saying to the bloke next to me, we don't look like scoring. Where before the rookery were all on their feet and we were putting the ball into the box, balls were coming in, you know, the crowd were on their feet, Troy was getting the rookery up. It looked like a damp squid today. And the weather hasn't helped, but it was terrible. I'm now very, very worried for Wolves. Because if that's what Bournemouth can do at home, Wolves are going to tear us a new one at their place. And I mean, as I say, look, Callum Wilson, Josh King, fair play to them. They had great games today. But you've got Champions League quality players in there, in that Wolves side. Ruben Neves, João Moutinho, their keeper Patricio. I mean, they're all going to have great games. And are we going to be able to take the step up? I'm not sure we are. I think Wolves will be a very difficult game. The one last thing I'm going to say is Abdoulaye Doucouré, mate. I know you were player of the season last year, but you need to be dropped. Honestly, poor today in that midfield, giving the ball away. What's he doing? What is he actually doing in there? But the problem I have with him is He's playing poorly. Just have you not see it? Am I the only one that sees it?
Body language is awful today.
Body language is terrible. I don't know what's going on with Doucouré. You know what stuff's like here at this club. Stuff's happening behind closed doors. I just wonder if he's getting to move away soon because he's had enough. And I don't blame him if he is, because we're putting out performances like that. I'm not going to say it's the start of a slump. Failed to beat Wolves and Huddersfield though this month, and we really are looking a little bit shit. But ultimately we move on to Wolves. It's going to be a tough game, but absolutely dreadful today.